Alright guys, and welcome back to my channel again. Now the time is 4:07. Okay, so it's just funny because I'm tired of these people. I don't like the industry, like seriously. So there's a lot of mockery going on. And when they mocking God, we have the right to stand up for ourselves and stand up for God, stand up for our kingdom, stand up for our Savior, stand up for Yahshua, Jesus, however you refer to him in your preferred tongue, okay? So this video is about Lil Wayne. I discovered that, Lil Wayne name backwards damn near is EY, right? And when you have and EY was like the god on Avatar, the Way of the Water. Not just the Way of the Water, but the whole Avatar. There was the god over the blue people. So, over the avatars, whatever. In Pandora, child. I always knew that there was mocking God. I was like, this movie, I did like it because of that, because I'm like, I do like the aspect of it, but y'all never admit to what y'all really are talking about. Why won't y'all just give God this kind of glory instead of making it an EY and all this kind of crap like that and making your own story? But anyway, I wanted to make a correlation between our heavenly fathers, the prophets before us, and, rap music, because I told y'all that the world is a stage. So let's get into it. I look at Kendrick Lamar and the Kanye West character. They seem to have played the role of a sacrificial Jesus. And that's because they're always pictured with the bloody crown and things like that. Their lyrics are more of a struggle and trying to have a rebirth than anything. Like Kendrick Lamar has DNA. He has element. He damn if he do, if he don't, because you know that Jesus was damned if he did miracles and damn if he didn't. They was going to get rid of him anyway because he was the sacrificial lamb. We have Kanye West, who's always trying to, break through, and Jesus walks, all that kind of stuff. God, show me the way because the devil trying to bring me down. Stuff like that. And Through the Wire, all that kind of stuff shows you Jesus' path through being a sacrificial lamb. Then we have when Jesus died and was risen as the Christ. And that's going to come through Lil Wayne. But anyway, Lil Wayne's lyrics to me are of Jesus. Not, Jesus is God, right? So I just feel like Jesus is just, waiting with the flaming sword. And Lil Wayne's lyrics come off that way. Like, he has a God complex, a Jesus complex, a Savior complex, a complex of he's the richest in the world, stuff like that. That is Jesus, pretty much, because he is God. He came down as a son, as a sacrificial lamb, so that God can get he can get his inheritance. So he paid the price for his inheritance, and he wanted it. And Lil Wayne speaks that way. So y'all have to recognize that these people that y'all idolize and this music and all that is really channeled from somewhere. They channel that music through the devil. But we know that the devil is not creative. He can only repeat what he's heard or what he can steal from God. Okay? So when they start getting this music, I want to say enchantment. Some type of enchantment takes over possession. And they are blessed with these lyrics. But at the end of the day, these lyrics are from the creator, all right? And the lyrics are given to certain artists, depending on how high that clone thingy has climbed. And then the clone thingy with the godlike lyrics is the sign of the times. So certain lyrics they know, and that's why they have certain songs. We will rock you. Rock you. I really believe that that's God telling them, I'ma rock you. And then they just turn it, they summons the lyrics from God. And then they turn it into their own chair like they gonna rock God. But at the end of the day, they know that they gonna get rocked. Wayne's lyrics to me are of Jesus. Not, Jesus is God, right? So I just feel like Jesus is just, waiting with the flaming sword. And Lil Wayne's lyrics come off that way. Like, he has a God complex, a Jesus complex, a Savior complex, a complex of he's the richest in the world, stuff like that. That is Jesus, pretty much, because he is he is God. He came down as a son, as a sacrificial lamb, so that God can get he can get his inheritance. So he paid the price for his inheritance, and he wanted it. Hey, Lil Wayne speaks that way. All right, so this is the song right here. I'm me. Because every time I listen to this song, I feel a Jesus complex myself. Bitch, I'm me. Who are you? Y'all gotta imagine. Can you imagine? Because y'all know a different kind of Jesus. Y'all know the Jesus that the white man had prepared for you. Put a white face on and put him out there. Whatever his name is. Caesar Borgia, whoever. That's who y'all know. Y'all don't know the real Jesus. Because the real Jesus is like us. Okay? So imagine yourself. Because personalities, I don't think they change that much. Worship has changed. Servitude has changed. But personalities have not. So I can just imagine Jesus saying, oh, God complex in Jesus. God, you know what I'm saying? Y'all already know who Jesus really is. You should know. Anyway, and when you have Jay-Z, he has the songs like, one of my favorite songs that a lot of people slept on. And this is very biblical. It's Show Me What You Got, Lil' Mama. Y'all may not know this, but the Bible is based on, the rising of the Hebrew children getting cleaned. They had to go through a certain process to get clean. Show me what you got, little mama. It's all about worship, praise, and stuff like that. Hands up and wave, wave, wave. Show them what you got. Show them what you got. Because God wants his worship and praise and his love. And y'all not giving him that. So on the final wave, the final end, you better be showing them what you got, little mama, before that end time comes. Also, another song that I like from Jay-Z is Encore. Can I get an encore? Do you want more? And another funny thing is, it seems as though Jay-Z, the God character, is from the north, and Jesus was in the south, and he had to go through his retribution there and be lifted to the north. And the Bible also talks about, the southern regions and being kicked out of the north and going to reclaim the north. So it's like God is at the north and Lil Wayne is rising to the north. So y'all just let me know what y'all think. And as we know, Kanye daughter is northwest, like he was trying to get that way by being the sacrificial lamb. So that's why I tell y'all, the world is a stage, and it's all based on the Bible, but they never tell y'all, oh, serve God, worship God, he is real, serve Jesus, bow down so you can have God in your life. They're never going to tell you that. They're just only going to make a mockery of him and use lyrics that they channel from the Spirit to control you and put you in the opposition of God, instead of knowing that these lyrics is actually the lyrics of salvation. Holla.